Good morning. Good morning and good morning and good morning. Thank y'all for waiting for me. I was trying to wrap up a call. You guys know in the mornings I do calls, so I have to be on those, and sometimes we be long-winded, okay? Sometimes I be long-winded. So I had to wrap that up, and I am here. Thank you guys for all joining and being so patient with me. We do have a great show lined up for you guys this morning. Good morning to everyone. Let's see who we got in here right quick. Let's see. Miss Mary Giles is first. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, Sheila Washington, Rose Armstead. Good morning. Playtime is here. Darling Mungum is here. Good morning. Truth TV Podcast. My mod is in the building. Thank you for being here. Mary Jacobs is here. Good morning. Tammy Fox. Good morning. Rose Armstead. Good morning. Maria Perry. Good morning. Lisa Bell. Good morning, Tam C. Good morning, KBR, my other mod. Thanks for being here. Kim Yu is here. Good morning, Kim Yu. Good morning. Carla Van Zandt is in the building. Good morning. Lisa's World is here. Good morning, Deborah Johnson, Cheryl Williams, Felicia is here. Yvette Bell is here. Says good morning, everyone. Yes, honey. Please let them know. Hit that like. All right. Let's see who else we got. Shirley Terry's here. Melanin Blend. Yes. Okay. Yes. Let them know. Melanin Blend. Cheryl is here. Edna Horton is here. Teresa Williams is here. Kim Jones is here. Donna Black is here. Shantae Mason is here. I think I said Erica Butler, but good morning again. Essence 10 to 1. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning to everyone. All right, let's get into our show because we have one. Hopefully you guys got your coffee and or tea and you're getting or got where you need to be this morning. And everything said in this video is, of course, alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. All right. Brown Eyes, I see you. Denise Slay, I see you. All right, said good morning, Rail. Good morning. Let's get started. There will be no politics today. Hallelujah. Okay. I didn't feel like no politics today, y'all. And it really wasn't much to report. All right. I feel like Trump knows he's fucked things up and he's just kind of taking a break. So we're not going to talk about him today. Thank God. But let's get into our news that hopefully everyone can use. All right. Let's get into it. All right, so I told you guys a few days ago, honey, Miss Mama Mosey Burks, honey, from the Mississippi Mass Choir passed away. Now, they will be having a virtual stream, okay? They will be having a virtual stream on July 16th of course, 2025 at 11 a.m., all right, on the Mississippi Mass Choir Facebook and YouTube channel. So if you guys want to watch the funeral, I might even go over there and watch a little bit because I did like her. I did like the songs. Like, yes, I'm a choir girl. So yes, honey, I remember these songs. I do. All right. So you will go to the official Mississippi Mass Choir. Pull that up on the Facebook chat as well as YouTube, and it should direct you there. And her funeral will be live streamed, virtual stream on July 16th, starting at 11 a.m. For those of you that want to pay your respects by way of virtual stream, you may do it there. Okay. Yes. Okay. Y'all remember her? All right. Y'all remember her? A lot of great songs. Okay. Most people, I think, remember her from the song They Got the Word. Any Mississippi Mass Choir song. Okay. I've been looking at videos about her. She had a son that passed away like earlier on, and that was something that that really was near and dear to her as well. I've been kind of looking at her. I was like, I did not know some of the things I did not know about her after seeing her in all these videos with the Mississippi Mass Choir. But yeah, she will be missed. Her music definitely will continue to linger on. Those songs are like classics. Okay, if you're a church girl like myself, you definitely know. All right, so rest in peace, Miss Mama Burks. All right, yes, honey. And prayers and condolences to the family and everybody affected. Let's move on. All right, so DJ Vlad calls out Tony Busby for representing clients with fake stories who are suing Diddy and Jay-Z on the Piers Morgan show. All right, let's get into it, honey. Y'all know everybody's suing Diddy, honey. Diddy got lawsuits coming out the anus. I said, damn, Diddy? Every morning he wake up is a new lawsuit. All right, let's get into this. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk. Let's go.
Tony Busby, at the end of the day, like he said, that the feds talked to multiple people that he's representing that were suing, but they decided not to use any of them, which makes me think that there wasn't any real credible, real evidence that they actually did anything wrong in the whole situation. Therefore, there's only two people that were actually used. The only person that was actually that filed a lawsuit that was used in this case was Cassie. And there's over 100 lawsuits. So what does that say? That says the lawsuits are all nonsense.
Wrong. You know, I listened to you.
I'm wrong? Which of your clients was using this case?
Let's be clear about something.
Which of your clients was using this case?
Hey, listen very carefully. If the alleged assault happened in LA, there was nobody flown in, there was nobody coerced and trafficked across state lines, they wouldn't use the client, obviously. These cases that we have filed in New York are filed under a New York statute for sexual assault and sexual abuse. That's completely different than transportation for prostitution or for sexual trafficking, and certainly has nothing to do with RICO. So you just made this grand conclusion that, the U.S. attorney talked to a few of these folks and decided they had no credibility. You are flat out wrong in that respect, because
none of them were used. None of them were used. How am I wrong if none of them were used?
Decided is that there was nothing that happened across state lines, and there was no sexual trafficking, which is what the case was all about. So it has nothing to do with whether these people were credible or not. Their case is a civil case alleging state law claims of assault after being drugged. That was not the case that was brought by the U.S. attorney. And frankly, that's not a case that could be brought by the U.S. attorney, and which is the point
your own client accused Jay-Z and Diddy of raping her when she was 13, and we all saw it was all nonsense. It was absolutely false. It was absolutely false. She said Good Charlotte was there. They weren't there. She was 13 years old. Her own father said it was all nonsense. Jay-Z sued you over that. Come on. Like, you have a long history, not credible
give you a little
bit
of information.
A long history.
All these broad.
A long history.
You don't even know what you're talking about.
You won a single lawsuit with any of these people you've represented. A single lawsuit.
Literally 30 days ago for $640 million, pal. So don't be telling me about winning lawsuits. More lawsuits than any lawyer in the United States. So I don't hear
with Jay-Z. How many lawsuits have you won against Diddy and Jay-Z? How many lawsuits have you won against Diddy and Jay-Z?
None have went to trial yet, knucklehead. Think about it. They don't just file a case and go to trial. Wait and see.
You won nothing.
Okay, let me just jump. All right, look, the reality is we're going to find out, right? We're going to find out, Vlad. We're going to find out, Vlad, whether any of these civil cases.
Okay, so as you guys can see, DJ Vlad is a huge fan of Diddy and of Jay-Z. He does a lot of interviews over there on his channel about Diddy and Jay-Z. Now, in this situation, according to these lawsuits that were filed and the representation that Tony Busby was doing with all these people that were filing these lawsuits against Diddy were state charges. So this was a whole federal case that was against Diddy for the trafficking, RICO, and all of that. So these are two different cases. He's right on that. So DJ Vlad, of course, you're loud and you're wrong. So for you to overtalk him, I thought that was very disrespectful. How the fuck you ask me a question, then when I gave you the answer, you overtalk me? How are you hearing me? A conversation is two people talking. He should pipe down. Thank you for wearing the Fendi shirt, but we really didn't need to see that either. All right. Bottom line, the charges that were against Diddy from all these people who came forward. Of course, we know the statute of limitations have run out on most of these cases, but if they're going to be heard, they're going to be state charges, unless they're going to be unless the feds get involved and then make it a federal case. Hello. So we're gonna get into Diddy here a little bit later. But that's what went on between Tony Busby, because y'all know they was trying to get him disbarred and all this other stuff to where he could not try any more cases. Of course, you know, there was a case that was against Jay-Z of a person that he was representing, and now Jay-Z wants to go after Tony Busby. This is weird. I'll keep you guys updated on how this goes, but I don't know why Piers Morgan is so invested in the Diddy and Jay-Z stuff. Okay, y'all know he had crazy Jaguar right up on there, and then had to turn around and do a whole apology to Jay-Z because he had her crazy ass up there just spruing out stuff that he didn't even verify prior to having her on his show. Okay, he could have got sued. But let's continue. He didn't verify shit. All right, so a Missouri mother is left devastated after the grave of her son, who has been unalive for over 27 years, was disturbed. Now, the suspects reportedly used some dynamite, you guys, to open the casket that was buried under a cement vault. He must have had some money or some expensive jewelry or something up in there. Because why would one want to balloon up, all right, somebody's casket, child, up under the ground? This is 27 years. What the hell is under there after 27 years that's so important that you got to get up in there? Let's get into this, child.
People like that.
Tensions were high.
He's dead. He's been dead for 27 years. What can he do?
As loved ones arrived at Forest Hill Cemetery to find Delshawn Dupree's grave like this.
And it was just like somebody had just dug it up and looked like they had put dynamite and just blew it open.
Jamesetta Blandhood says her only son was killed in 1998. He was a father to 9 and a beloved friend to many.
I really don't know. I don't know if they was looking for something or think he had something. But after 27 years, who would do this? Who hate him so bad that they would just tear his grave up like that?
The damage clearly is extensive. The family says he was buried under a cement vault.
What did he have in there that you wanted so bad?
KCPD tells me the investigation is still in its early stages. They're working to gather evidence to find out who did this, how, and why. In a statement, the owners of the cemetery telling KCTV5, quote, "We're doing everything to cooperate with the investigation."
It's just awful. It's cruel. I don't know. I can't say he did something to somebody because he wasn't even living. He was dead. I don't know. I just don't know. And I thought this would be a safe place.
The family says having to bury a loved one is hard enough.
So mothers and fathers, watch out for your kids. The dead ones too. Watch out for them.
Fighting for justice for her son yet again, and has a message for whoever did this.
But you know who you are out there, and you did this. It's very, very sad that you do this. What about people like that?
Okay, who is on this kind of time, and what was in this damn casket that was so important that a person had to take some fucking dynamite and blow it open? What did they get? And let me talk about this. Young man was 25 years old with 9 children. Damn, he was busy, wasn't he? Oh my God, that's a lot. Okay, now as you guys can see in the videos and certain pictures that we saw that they showed of him, he was very much so iced out. So my question is, when they buried him, did they bury him with some expensive jewelry on, or did people? Because y'all know they put all kinds of stuff in caskets now. If y'all ever been to any hood funerals, you know what I mean. They have on these expensive chains, rings. Even sometimes they put money in there. I've seen them put money, like stacks of money in. I was like, why? They can't do anything with this money. Why are you putting it in the casket? Like, you'll be surprised some of the things that people put in people's caskets. And yeah, you do have people sitting back like, yeah, bitch, I'll be back to get it. You just never know. But for whatever reason that they chose to blow this damn casket open is beyond me. So let's read into what they're saying. So a Kansas City, Missouri mother was left devastated after the gravesite of her son was ransacked. Now, I said that the grave of Delshawn Dupree was completely dug up, says that the vault protecting his casket was destroyed and his casket was left open. Oh my God. Now it says the family of Delshawn says that he's been deceased for over 27 years and they have no idea who could be behind this heinous crime. Now they said that he was 25 years old and had 9 children. He reportedly passed after being pow-powed on January 22nd of 1998. Now Delshawn's family didn't understand what someone could be looking for after so long. They claim when they arrived that the smell was so unbearable that they questioned how the suspect could even go through with it. It says that it smelled like death. Okay, I imagine it did. Even after 27 years, damn. It says that his mother became very emotional while discussing the incident after 27 years. Who would do that? Said that who hates him so badly that they would tear his grave up like that. So Kansas City Police Department claims that they are looking into the crime and that no arrests have been made so far. My question is, do they not have like cameras or something like that? Did anyone that maybe live in that nearby area see a suspicious car, maybe stop, or people getting out walking into the cemetery? Because there are cameras everywhere now, cameras that you would not believe would be places. I know a lot of cemeteries and places do have them because people will go out and disturb graves. So I'm not sure what these people were looking for again, but this is a very sad situation. So prayers to this mother, because baby, she is very distraught. I would be too. Y'all know how much it costs for caskets and stuff like that. So to go out and use some damn dynamite and blow up somebody's casket and disturb their grave, that's a new level of evil. and psycho bullshit. Okay, you got to be real psycho to do some shit like that. All right, so let's get into our next topic. I wanted to talk about this when I first saw this, but I said I'm gonna talk about it today. All right, so of course you guys know Devon Franklin, who was once married to Megan Good, is in a movie or a show rather with on Divorce. What is it? Divorce Sisters. He's on a TV show. And LaToya Luckett, he and LaToya Luckett are in a scene now. In this particular on this particular show, rather, he is playing a DL character. I mean, he's on the down low. Now, y'all know he's a pastor. A lot of people are saying, like, why would he play a role such as that if he's a pastor? Like, are times that hard in Hollywood where you just got to just grab up any type of role in order to remain relevant? Like, what the is going on? So Devon Franklin, who didn't want Megan Good to even wear short dresses and to change her entire lifestyle to be married to him, is now taking questionable roles to play a down low individual when he's a whole pastor out here. So people have things to say about it. Let's get into this.
Love me? You don't. You don't.
Hey,
Lexi,
I do love you.
you care more about what everybody else says and thinks. You can't even see me right now.
I see you.
No. You're concerned about everything else but what I'm telling you. You see, everybody but me, y'all. You're not even concerned.
What are you talking
Just
about?
get it. Just get it.
Are you in the car, babe? Can you go?
Are you in a car, babe? Oh.
Baby.
Love me? You don't.
So as you guys can see, he was avoiding answering that phone call because his male companion was calling while he was standing in front of his wife. So he was trying not to answer that call because he didn't want her to know that he was a dookie daddy, that he was indulging in booty brownies. Okay, so LaToya Luckett answered that phone and found out he was out here on the bullshit playing a double life. And we have a lot of people just out there doing that. So you gotta watch it. Women, if y'all do laundry and you see skin marks in the front and in the back of his underwear, that tell you all you need to know. Okay? That tell you all you need to know. But yeah, what y'all think about this? It says someone play R. Kelly on the down low. Right. Okay. Keep it on the down low because baby, I did not need to know this. Oh my God. Okay. Let me just pause to say that LaToya Luckett, baby, when I tell you her acting skills be on, I've said that since she was on Greenleaf. When she was on Greenleaf, baby, she brought her good acting. And she is doing the damn thing on Divorce Sisters. For those of you that are watching, okay, she is doing amazing acting. You would think that this is really going on. That's just how good I don't know who her acting coach was, but baby, she is on it. You hear me? But what do y'all think about this? What do you guys think about Devon Franklin taking a role playing a down low character in one of Tyler Perry's Divorce Sisters? Now, a lot of people have been saying that Tyler Perry makes shows and or movies that reflect his life that he doesn't want to live out loud, so to speak. Okay. Yeah, what do you guys think about Devon Franklin? Devon Franklin, who used to be married to Megan Good, okay, and gave her so much drama about how she carried herself and how she dressed when you knew that's how she dressed prior to you even getting with her. I mean, she's Megan Good, for God's sake. She's gonna wear sexy attire and the leg out and all that. But then when she became married to him and was a first lady, people in his church really gave her hell about how she carried herself when you knew where she came from. She's a whole actress. She, that's how she dressed. So, and yeah, so what do y'all think? Put in the chat. What do you think about a pastor? I don't give a damn if he's in or out of Hollywood. What do you guys think about a pastor taking a role playing a down low character? Of course, this is a Tyler Perry show, okay? They're asking, why would a pastor take a role as such? Why? When this is something that most pastors kind of stand against, that don't believe in that type of lifestyle. Was the money just so great that he jeopardized his beliefs in order to have a nice little come up and a good check out here? What would make Devon Franklin a person, a man of faith, that knows the Bible backwards and forwards? Because I've seen him in interviews quote the Bible, and he, stands against a lot of these things, but he is now jeopardizing his beliefs in order to play a certain role. What do you guys think about that? Put it in the chat because we want to know. All right, let's get into what some people say. They said, I was tuned into Divorce Sisters until they introduced Devon Franklin's character as a possible DL brother. Says, I'm so sick of seeing this ish, and I don't understand how he's even comfortable playing that role. All right, so the people are sounding off, and we're going to read what they got to say. All right, this other person, I love this meme. I love it. All right, so in the beginning, I was thinking that this seems like a DL situation, but I'll let me give Devon Franklin the benefit of the doubt because he used to be a preacher. Says, sir, why are you comfortable playing this role? Hopefully there's a plot twist because this is Tyler Perry, child. Right. Hashtag Divorce Sisters. Let's continue. All right, y'all see a lot of people are sounding off. Y'all sound off in the comments as well. They said Pastor Franklin is still wrestling with his flesh, girl. Not the flesh. Said he's still very much into worldly things, and it shows so clearly. Says that no true person of God would accept this role or even be interested in Hollywood. Now, there's some pastors out there in Hollywood, y'all, some preachers, okay? I mean, hell, Denzel Washington played in all the shoot 'em up movies, and he is now an ordained minister. Okay, he is out here giving the good word. He done been baptized and everything. He's saved out here. All right, so let's continue. It said that just because it's offered don't mean you gotta say yes. Okay. All right, so the next person said, to be clear, nobody cares about him acting. Said that he's good at it, but he preaches. And the Bible does talk about the consequences for leading others astray. Says he can do what he pleases, but maybe shouldn't be preaching anymore. Said that this looks weird. So they're saying, hey, you kind of straddling the fence a little bit here, Devon. Now you're either gonna be over here and you're gonna play DL characters, or you're gonna be over here and hallelujah on that. Okay, so pick one. They're just saying pick one. They don't give a damn what you do, but stay over here or over here. You can't be in the middle. Okay, that's what they're saying. All right. So more people said pastors put on performances every Sunday, child. Don't be swayed by this bullshit. Says, I don't see what the big deal is. It's just acting. It's the same thing. So this person seems to think the pastors get up in the pulpit, child. They're just acting when they're up there, sweating and preaching in a tune and all that. So the next person goes on to say that he was in movies before he started preaching. Says it does the Bible say that he can't be an actor? Says it quick. Which scripture is that? All right, so somebody said, quick, nobody cares about that. So they're clapping back at her, says, but LOL, but a pastor playing this role is odd. So a lot of people are not feeling Devon Franklin taking this role, all right? And they have clapped back and spoken out about their disdain for him even playing this role after he announced being a whole pastor out here. So y'all put in there what y'all think. Do y'all think that he was doing a little bit too damn much by doing that? Or maybe he should have waited for another role to come across his desk? All right, let's get into the next topic. For those of you that like to go to Bojangles, if you have a Bojangles in your city, I have a few here in mind. Their Bowberry biscuits are life, but I ain't eating bread no more, so I can't tell you how they taste in a long while. But the last time I had one of them hoes was good. But let me go ahead and get into what's going on at this particular location for Bojangles, child. Y'all know they make the homemade biscuits, all right, and they be slamming. They have the biscuits and gravy. They have the Bowberry biscuits. They have a lot of good food. Their chicken is pretty good too, but I'm trying to steer away from fried stuff and bread and all that shit because we're trying to be fine over here. But at this particular location, a woman claims that fentanyl was found in biscuits at the Bojangles in Wadesboro, North Carolina, child. What the hell? What the hell? Who is sprinkling fentanyl in the fucking biscuits now? This is too much. Now I heard a lot of things being put in biscuits. I done heard of blueberries and biscuits. I done heard of people putting strawberries on biscuits. I mean, hell, put syrup and whatever you want to put on there. Icing, because they put icing on their biscuits too. But sprinkling some damn fentanyl. Who is back there making the biscuits? Bill Cosby? Damn it. Now, shit. Who making the biscuits over there at Bojangles? Is it Bill Cosby back there rolling up the biscuits? Is that Bill Cosby back there? Okay. Put some jello pudding pops up in the biscuits back there with the fentanyl and a little sprinkle of fentanyl up in there. Got everybody out here falling out, and you wonder why the damn drive-through taking so long. Everybody knocked the hell out because that fentanyl done kicked in the damn biscuits. Shit. The fuck? All right, so now they said why ain't nobody said nothing about the folks who found fentanyl in their biscuits at the fucking Bojangles down there in Wadesboro? Y'all, what is this? Now, a woman named Ashley Ingram took to Facebook saying that fentanyl was allegedly found in some damn biscuits served at the Bojangles down there in Wadesboro, North Carolina. Now, they said that this is serious if true, said, and folks in the area are speaking out. Now, imagine you get fired from your damn job where they done did one of them drug tests and they ain't told nobody they're going to do, and your ass done went up in there. I know I'm going to pass my shit, and you done had one of them damn biscuits for breakfast, and your drug test came back and said, I know you lying. Bitch, fentanyl is in your system and you ain't even know it. You done lost your job out here eating Bojangles and didn't even know fentanyl was up in there. That you know, Bill Cosby was back there on the sprinkle. Bitch. I mean, damn. Can we just use buttermilk and self-rising flour? And some people use butter and some people use, you know, lard. Y'all know I know how to make biscuits in here. I don't fuck around, okay? I'm old school. You know how to get in there, okay? Yeah, we're going to put some gloves on because I don't fuck up my nails. But yeah, the fucking fentanyl, Lord. I know everybody in Wadesboro, they got to be unemployed. Everybody on unemployment because they done fucked up the church's money down there. Damn fentanyl in the biscuits, Lord. Lord. All right. So if anybody's in Wadesboro and you go to the Bojangles and you wonder why the drive-thru is taking so long, that's why. Everybody's knocked the fuck out in the car because they done ate them damn biscuits. All right. Moving on, child. What up, Chef down in the building? I see y'all. Thanks for being over here. Chef, what you put in your biscuits? You ain't springing no fentanyl upon them, are you? You ain't springing no fentanyl upon your biscuits over there, is you? Let me know. Damn. All right. They be like, bitch, I know I'm about to get a promotion at my job. They be like, go on to take this drug test right quick. Let me see what you're working with. Bitch, you done got fired. You think you getting promotion. You done got fired. Fucking with them biscuits. All right, so let's get into some Chrisean Rock news because we talking about her every day since they told me not to. Because y'all know I'm insubordinate, right? So Chrisean Rock speaks on the viral Tamar Braxton incident, okay? Says that I just thought that it was so disrespectful. Now, it kind of gave me... what's that child name that ran up on the stage with Jay-Z when he was singing New York? What's the child? Lil Mama. Y'all remember when Lil Mama ran up on the stage with Jay-Z when Alicia Keys and Jay-Z was singing New York? New York. What is it? Concrete Jungle? Concrete Jungle. Here come her ass up there. I said, what the fuck? Where's she going? Lil Mama, sit your ass down. That's how Chrisean was doing when Tamar went on the stage to perform, and then she done put on them damn brass knuckle rings and done flew Jane Wright Chanel T across the damn stage after he said something to her ass. How you somewhere you're not supposed to be and then get mad when they tell you that shit and then you want to be out here on the fight? Like this girl. Let's get into this because she sat down with Jason Lee, okay, and she was wrong as two left shoes when she did the shit. And let's go ahead and get into it.
Who I fell out with because of you.
Did you say this thing before already? Please don't name drop, please.
Okay, I won't
Hollywood Unlocked, thank you.
name drop. Tamar Braxton. You know, I fell out with her because of you, because I felt like when she had invited...
I'm on live and Tamar was like, come. I DM'd you. DJ Scott, my DJ, she was with me. So she was going to make sure it play and all that. Like, all right, cool.
And they had your music.
They had my music and I had my DJ with me.
Right.
They invite me into the dressing room. They did a little prayer. We prayed. Then it was just like, well, we can't wait to see you rock out. So when we get up on there, they give me a mic, but don't play my music. So I'm so confused. They try to make it seem like, oh, I was drunk. I only took like one shot of tequila, but it wasn't even a real shot. I was just confused, going with the flow, like trying to like play it off. Like I was confused. Like I'm thinking, then it turned into like a game with the crowd. I'm like, oh, I'm a part of a game show with the crowd. It was so embarrassing. And then I just thought it was so disrespectful. And then she tried to sugarcoat it. I let it play out, right? Mm-hmm. I go put my big girl panties on. So I go to our dresser. I said, what was that? Why did you do that to me? Like, that was crazy.
But you thought they were gonna play the song.
I didn't think. They said they was gonna pray.
And
they gave me
the
a mic. So then I was like, she's like, you was nowhere to be found. You was nowhere to be found. I said, Tamar, are you okay? Like, that's petty. It's just me and you right here. Like, nobody's here. My team not in the room with us. It's me and you. So then she started pointing at this big gay.
That James Wright?
I don't know. Yeah, him.
You know who it was? You punched
and he get in my face. He like while he's talking, spit coming out his mouth. I said, back up, bro. Like I know you think you're a female, but you still back up. So he like, we couldn't find you. I said, you don't want to hand me the mic. Why are you lying? She's like, well. And they kept, I was like, oh, y'all want to lie? Okay.
And then he said you knocked his teeth out or something.
Notice she ain't say nothing about that shit because that's still pending. That's a case that's still pending. She ain't gonna say nothing about that shit. Y'all think Krishan Rock is slow. She know what to say and what not to say, okay? I still feel like she was out of her league. She was very disrespectful. I saw the video I saw it a few months ago when it happened, shit. Where because it came on my timeline again, where they were backstage praying before they went on the stage. Tamar, James Wright, Chanel, even Tony Braxton was back there. Tamar and Tony Braxton were actually holding hands. Krishan ran in the middle of the prayer while Tamar was praying, cut into the middle of them. Tamar was like, hold up, what's going on? And then she reached over to grab Tony's hand. Tony put her hand behind her back like, bitch, I'm not about to hold your hand. Because, you know, she's a germaphobe or whatever. All right. But, and Krishan just right in the middle of the prayer said, you know, keep praying, just keep praying, keep going. And everybody looking like, what's going on here? Like, everybody knows anytime somebody's praying, especially in a moment like that, just stand where you are and wait until they finish and then have a conversation or go over and speak to them. You don't bust in the middle of somebody's prayer when they get ready to pray to go on stage, okay, and just interrupt it like you just that girl. It just gave weird vibes. And then for her to walk out on the stage in the middle of Tamar actually singing, performing, and you're talking in a microphone while this girl is performing, like, no, that was disrespectful. And then you walk up to her while she's ending her song, and then you're acting like you're ending the song with her. Like, I was like, who invited this girl? It's like everywhere she goes, she's like a fish out of water. It's so disrespectful. And I'm going to keep saying it. Miss Nikki Baby invite you to her birthday party. You dug your whole hand in this girl cake and ate it on camera. Like, is it given that you want a moment? Like, girl, Kalani, let's talk about Kalani. Kalani invites you out to the gym and you videoing her and you made her feel uncomfortable where she had to block you. Then you did a whole video. We showed it yesterday where you talking about, oh, you just clout chasing because you blocked me. No, she blocked you because you stay doing the fucking most. Like, really, you really do. But let's continue. Okay. All right. I'm gonna save that topic because I said I'm gonna talk about her at least one time. I had some more tea, but I'm gonna wait on it. I don't want to Krishan y'all this morning. I'm gonna save it. Yeah, I'm gonna save it because we talking about you every day. Because I wish any more of her supporters would drop in my comments talking about don't talk about her and what to say. I'm going to always do the opposite of what you tell me not to do because I'm insubordinate. I'm that bitch that's insubordinate. I'm going to always do what I want to do. Okay, I'm grown. Yes, we are very grown over here, honey. We will do that. All right. And if you're mad, stay in your feelings. All right. Let's get into this next topic. Diddy news, honey. Diddy news. The judge is dismissing the RAPE claim against Diddy. All right, way back from the 90s, because y'all know he's been out here committing crimes since the 90s. Yes, I said it. All right. Now they said the one assault allegation from the 2000s will also proceed. All right. So Diddy got a lot of shit going on. Diddy been acting up since the 90s. All right. We are in 2025, and the nigga just skated by on this Fed case, and I'm trying to figure out who he paid. All right. I don't know if I got to go dig up since people disturbing graves. I need to go get Johnny Cochran ass up because he's going to be the only one that's going to be able to figure out how Diddy was able to shimmy his way up out this Fed trial. All right. So let's get into it. It's on site. Thank you. Fair use. All right. A judge has thrown out the RAPE allegations in the April Lampros lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs, ruling that the 1990s incident fall outside of the statute of limitations. Now it says, however, in my Kimmy voice, one remaining claim that Diddy groped and forcibly kissed Lampros around 2000 or 2001 will move forward. Okay, so she'll probably just get a payout because this is like a state charge versus a federal. It says the Lampros legal team plans to depose Combs within 60 days at the as the music mogul continues to face multiple lawsuits and a separate October sentencing for unrelated charges. So he got a lot of shit going on, so don't celebrate just yet. All right, because his son that looked like him was pop locking outside the courthouse. Okay, when that verdict was read, but the judge was like, not so fast. He ain't going home yet. And like I said, he still has all of these other lawsuits that are pouring. When I say pouring in, baby, they are pouring in. So if he do get out, he'll probably be bankrupt by the time he have to pay this one, and this one. Okay, like damn, Diddy. Like how many people did you touch allegedly? Shit. Like he got a lot of issues, and I blame his damn mama. Janice Combs, I blame you and them burnt out Easter wigs that your ass be wearing. It's your fault. It's all the way your fault. Okay, let's continue, honey. Let's carry on. All right, so let's get this update with Diddy. All right, who else calling me? Please go to voicemail and I will hit you back. Unless it's life or death, I'm live, baby. You ain't about to fuck up my money. All right, Billboard Hip Hop. Thank you, honey. Now, according to this, it said that Diddy cannot be sued over alleged RAPEs from the 1990s, according to the judge. Now, a judge has dismissed the RAPE claim against April Lampros. Like I told you guys, the lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs, ruling that the alleged 1990s incident falls outside the statute of limitations, like I just told you guys. Now, one claim that Combs groped her and forcibly kissed her, like I said. Now, Lampros' lawyer plans to depose. Did I just read that? Why I pulled the same topic? Yeah, skip. All right, so we did get that. I don't know why I pulled the same one from two different places. Let's get into T.I. and Tiny News, honey. We can read over here, can't we? Did y'all catch that? My read skills is on, ain't it? If we can't do nothing else, a bitch can read. All right, so let's get into T.I. and Tiny. Now, y'all know they got a huge settlement, okay, from this OMG Girls doll infringement bullshit. So they're supposed to be getting this $71 million, but it's looking like the lawyer said, hold up, wait a minute. We got to relook at it. We got to look at this thing again, all right? So T.I. and Tiny's $71 million OMG Girls doll infringement verdicts is slashed, teeing up yet another retrial. So this company, honey, they are not trying to come up off this money easy. So they are continuing to go back and forth to court. They said, shake a wig and go. Right, honey. Now, T.I. and Tiny's legal battle with toy maker MGA over its OMG dolls is heading for a fourth trial. Now, this time solely over punitive damages. Now, a federal judge upheld the jury's findings that MGA infringed on the OMG girls' likeness and identity. Child says that along with an $18 million profit award. Ooh. Okay, but the judge struck down $53 million in punitive damages, saying that there was not enough proof that MGA acted willfully or maliciously. Now, the Harrises now face a choice to accept just $1 million in punitive damages or go to trial again. What y'all think they're gonna do? Y'all think they're gonna take the $1 million and they're gonna go to trial? Now, this is that their attorney told Billboard that they will, of course, reject the $1 million, of course, option and are preparing for another round in court. I mean, they do have the money to go back since they just got the $18 million, profit award or whatever. They just was awarded $18 million, so they got the money to go to court if they need to. But I don't know. In that position, if I felt like I could get more money out of the situation, I probably would. Okay, so yeah, usually whenever they offer you something like that, and that's for anything, for accident or whatever, usually they lowball you. And if you get an attorney, most of the time they can find things that you don't know about and or see, and you can get a little bit more coin upon you. So yeah, would I have taken the $1 million? Probably not, if I felt I could get more out of the deal. So shout out to them. We'll see how it work out, and as we get updates, so will you. All right, moving on. All right, so we got a lot of flooding going on. Let's look at this. We've been talking about it. This is starting to be not just in Texas. I'm seeing, we're seeing it in North Carolina. We're also seeing some in Atlanta. We're going to look at it here, okay? So that everybody can be in the know and maybe headed to a city near you, or a town or a state near you. All right. So if you guys are dealing with any flooding in your area, please be safe. Okay. I hope you have flood insurance. Please make sure your insurance and stuff is paid up, honey, because you don't want your shit to be damaged and you be caught out there. All right. Now, video reportedly shows major flooding in Durham, North Carolina. Shout out to North Carolina Beat. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. This is a lot of water. My God. We've been getting a lot of rain here in Atlanta as well. So, my God, I hope we don't have it. Yeah. My Lord. Whole lake downtown. A whole lake downtown. Yeah. You got water? Girl. That's a lot of water. Yeah, okay. All right, let's pause. So I said the videos are circulating reporting reportedly showing major flooding in Durham, North Carolina. Okay, so they're asking people, please send in your videos as you guys are experiencing a lot of this flooding in your area. Okay, if you live in any of these areas, send it in, child, wherever you need to send to the news place or any of the social media outlets, and they may share your video. But that's Durham, North Carolina. Some areas are very much so flooded where the water is definitely about to like literally go over cars. It's sad. My God, let's continue because there's more, honey. This one right here was a lot. I said, damn. This is Texas. This is a part in Texas that I found. We're gonna look at some video right quick. Shout out to Exclusive Press because this is where I saw. Now, this TikTok user shares her before and after video outside of her home as a result of the floods in Texas. All right. Now, I'm not sure which area of Texas this is. They may say it here in the video. I'm gonna play it, but let's go ahead and get into it. Shit. Let's play the.
Oh my God. It is flooded out here in Central Texas. We just got a notice that we need to evacuate my apartment. Now, those of y'all that follow me, y'all know that I come out here on my patio often and I show you where the deer and stuff are down there. Making rounds.
Look at this. That's how it used to look.
But this is a river. We're living between two rivers, and this river is flooded. That is high. Like normally, I want to say that this is probably a good 12 feet above ground or more.
Bruh.
Thankfully, we up here on the second floor, but the rain is continuing to come. It's supposed to rain all day, and it's getting pretty crazy. We are getting flooded out. I'm talking about seriously. It is.
Anybody living in the Central Texas area, if you're experiencing this, prayers to you, because this person said they're in Central Texas. This is where all this flooding is taking place.
Bad.
Look at that. My Lord.
Look at that.
Like rip current.
Flooding is flooding, and it ain't nothing to play with.
Yo, look at that. Just a normal day. And it went from that to just like, yeah. Well, that's a lot of water. That's a lot of water.
That's getting close.
Yeah.
Over here it's okay, but it's a matter of time. You wonder how in the heck did our apartments manage to not get flooded on the inside? Thankfully, our apartments are built on top of a retaining wall. That is part of the retaining wall down there. Looks like it's granite or some type of stone. I estimate that retaining wall to be anywhere from 15 to 20 feet high from the ground. So the water from the flood had that much height to go up before it began pouring into the first level of our apartments. So when I showed you all this video the other day, the flood was about just a foot off from going on the surface level of the lower level apartment.
Yo, that's a lot of water. Yeah, if you stay in if you get an apartment, it's always best. That's a lot of people like, I don't take all that shit upstairs. That will save you in the event that you get in an incident like this where there's a lot of water, especially with it rising. You won't have to worry about water damage and mold and all that type of stuff. If you live in a higher part of the apartment, you can at least save your stuff. I mean, versus being on the bottom floor and all your shit get washed out from all that water from the flooding. Oh my God. Look at that.
This is really bad.
Bruh.
Thank goodness it calmed down. It didn't get to that point, and we remained safe from our apartments becoming completely destroyed. Thankful for that.
That's a lot, yo. That is a lot. All right, let's get into some Atlanta flooding. Did I play the Atlanta one? Hold up. Okay, yeah. Move that back. Okay. All right, so let's get into some Atlanta and then we're gonna move on. So I just want to show where the Atlanta flooding is starting to. We've been getting a lot of thunderstorms in the area as well. We had one last night. All right, let's go. the music. This music, child. I won't be editing later. Look at all that. Starting to flood there as well. That's not as bad, but it's still bad. Okay. Child, it's been raining, felt like 40 days and 40 nights around here. Just rain. Look at that. Just a lot. That's Midtown. Why would they zoom in on a tree? That didn't make no sense, right? Okay, but as you guys can see, honey, that water is starting to build on up. All right, so prayers, honey, prayers. I hope this rain stops because I live on a lake. I don't want my shit like, yeah. I don't know, y'all. I live on a lake, so I hope that shit stay down because I don't want to be like, okay, insurance, hello. Nationwide is y'all on my motherfucking side. All right, let's continue. Honey. Phaedra is speaking up. Okay. Phaedra says that Real Housewives of Atlanta cast members set her up in the Charles Oakley infidelity storyline. She says that I was definitely framed. So she's now speaking up because everybody else been doing interviews. All right. Even the guy who says that Charles Oakley brought said female into his restaurant. And we really haven't heard from Phaedra in this incident. But now she is speaking out. So let's hear what she has to say, because this is definitely important. All right. It's on site. Thank you.
Like the drama follows you. We love you, but the drama follows you. And on the season finale, you were essentially accused of orchestrating a scheme to spread a rumor that Angela's husband, Charles, had cheated on her. Oh. But we've gotten a little more information since then, and there's some speculation that you were essentially framed. So what is the truth here?
I was definitely framed.
Oh.
Like, I mean, but
by one of the housewives?
Yes. Mm-hmm. But it comes out all on Twitter, you know, it's everywhere. But you know, the thing about this platform is huge and you can use it for good or bad. And I've had wonderful times and not everyone is booked and busy as I am. So, you know,
seems like the drama follows you. We love you, but the drama follows you. And on the season finale, you were essentially accused of orchestrating a scheme to spread a rumor that Angela's husband, Charles, had cheated on her. Oh. But we've gotten a little more information since then, and there's some speculation that you were essentially framed. So what is the truth here?
I was definitely framed.
Oh.
Like, I mean, but
by one of the housewives?
Yes. Mm-hmm. But it comes out all on Twitter, you know, it's everywhere. But you know, the thing about this platform is huge and you can use it for good or bad. And I've had wonderful times and not everyone is booked and busy as I am. So, you know,
it seems like the drama follows you. We love you, but the drama follows you. And
so, all right. So according to this, it's saying that Phaedra is clearing her name after being accused of orchestrating and creating some scandal involving Charles Oakley on the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16 finale. Now, this says that a man, of course, y'all know, named Marcus, we covered it here on my show, claimed that Phaedra sent him to expose Charles' alleged infidelity to his wife, Angela, but later recanted, accusing Angela of blackmailing him into lying. He says that now Phaedra says that it was all a setup and that she was definitely framed in this situation. Okay. Now, do I feel that Charles Oakley give cheating vibes? I kind of do. And a lot of people say that he has this old school humor. And he's trying to say that in this particular interview that he did, that we shared on yesterday, where he made some very egregious and very disrespectful comments about Angela, who is his wife, in said interview. I didn't like it. It was very distasteful. But he was trying to say it was a joke, but Angela was not feeling that shit. Let's get into it. Okay. Let's get into it. All right. So I got to show you guys, for those of you watching for the first time, what he said. And then we're going to get into what was said, because Angela checked his ass and made him. He like a little scared little boy when it comes to, let's stop sharing. Hold on. All right. Yeah. He was like a scared little boy when she confronted his ass about that. I was like, ooh, it looks like Angela is running things up and down. Angela is in charge of the girls, honey, in that house. So let's get into it, because Charles Oakley speaks on why he decided to marry Angela Oakley. He says, I don't know. I think somebody might have put something in my drink. Maybe Bill Cosby was the bartender at their wedding. I don't know. But according to what Charles had to say, he probably married her because he was maybe a little tipsy. Let's get into it.
What were your reasons behind getting married? That's going to be the $1 billion question, because it wasn't even planned. We was in Vegas. We just did it.
Wow.
I just, you know, I don't know. I think I told somebody, I think somebody might put something in my drink that night, but I don't know. We went to the mall the next day, got a ring. I got to get a jacket. Just went to the service, got married. What?
You just really downplayed that, like, oh, this is not something like she twisted your arm or something and made you do it, or somebody slipped some ecstasy, or maybe Diddy, you swung by a Diddy party, while you was out there in Vegas or wherever y'all was, and Diddy done slipped something in one of your damn drinks and one of them gummies or something, and you done wound up and slipped up and married Angela. That's what it seemed like. All right, let's get into this next part, and then we're gonna get into our jam session, okay? All right, so Angela checked his ass, all right, and she did it on camera because she was like, nah, you're not about to play in my face and make the people think that I'm just this gullible individual out here that just need to be married so bad by Charles Oakley, okay, out here looking like a damn burnt troll. I cannot stand when people be trying to downplay people. Angela is a beautiful woman. I'm pretty sure she can have anyone. She's a businesswoman as well. She has her own money. Okay, so for Charles to be out here just downplaying it and constantly making Angela look crazy in these damn streets, it's not a good look. But let's get into this, shall we? Okay. All right. So that's what they said. All right, so hold on.
This is our love language. This back and forth. That's not true.
No, it's not.
I'm giving him an out. He don't even understand that I'm giving him an out.
I don't want
Listen
no out.
to what I'm saying.
I listen to you.
Listen to what I'm saying.
I don't need an out.
Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
Why do you need a kiss? Really?
I want no kiss.
Huh?
She don't want people to think you don't love me.
No, I'm just, he can do whatever.
Next question then.
This is our love language.
Girl,
This
that ain't
back
no love
and-
language. That's sad. Why do you need a kiss? Okay, hold up. No. Let me find it. No. Hold on. Did I skip it?
What were your reasons behind getting married? That's gonna be the $1 billion question.
Okay, hold on. No. Let me get it because I just saw it and I thought I uploaded it. Give me a second. Hold on. Shit. Because she checked his ass, honey. She was like, okay, now explain to them how we got married. Because he damn sure played in her face. I was like, because they got a lot of backlash behind that interview that he did. So she definitely had to make him clear that shit up. Okay, hold on, y'all. Give me a second. We get ready to get into our jam session. Give me 1 second. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get into the jam session right now while I'm pulling this up, okay? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's multitask. All right, jam session. Let's go. Hey. Hit the light. Hey. Hey, hit that like button, guys, for me. All right, I'm gonna have to spin the block on my topic. God darn, I hate when I can't find something. And I thought I saved it. Shit. All right, so we're gonna spin the block on Charles. I got it. I gotta figure out where I saved it. All right, let's get into our show. I ain't gonna hold up my show on it because I know I got it. I'm gonna spin the block on it though. All right, let's move on, honey. We ain't gonna stay on it. We're gonna spin the block. If I gotta do it in my pop in, we shall. All right, let's move on. All right. So somebody just sent me this morning. One of my subbies. They want me to talk about it, so we shall. Okay, because I told y'all send me stuff y'all want me to talk about, and I will talk about it. Okay. A second. All right. Let's get into it. Thank y'all for being patient. Okay, so let's go ahead and share so y'all can see with me. Let's go ahead and share. I hate when I can't find stuff, Lord. And I usually be all the way together over here. All right, so a woman who is 8 months pregnant, okay? She blasted the father of her child for living a double life. All right, we just got done talking about this a little bit. Said he allegedly cheated with 25 plus women. That's dangerous, especially this day and age, if you're not being protected as well. If you don't catch the 3-letter word, there are other things out there that you cannot, get rid of, but you can treat. And it's very disrespectful to bring that shit home to said individual that you maybe taken vows to or committed yourself to in a relationship. So this woman says, I'm actually grateful that this information was presented to me. Okay. Yeah. Let's get into this, child, because this is a lot.
Mm-hmm. So I left it at that because I was already getting those signs, but truly, I apologize from my end just because I didn't do my due diligence to ask those questions.
Yeah. It's okay. I mean, I appreciate you even apologizing, but clearly your intuition was telling you something,
Yeah, it definitely was.
Yeah. And so, where did y'all have sex?
We were in the car.
You did it in the car?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was like after the party. Like what date was this?
This was just last week on Thursday.
You're lying.
Child.
Oh my God.
So I left it at that because I was already getting those signs, but truly, I apologize from my end just because I didn't do my due diligence to ask those questions.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys can hear, 25 plus women were messing with this woman who was 8 months pregnant by the father of her child. All right, he met this girl at some house party. Upon meeting her, he slept with her in the car as of, she's saying, last Thursday. Mind you, this woman is 8 months pregnant. Okay, dangerous. And if she's being intimate with him while she's carrying this said child, and he out here doing this with 25 plus women, that's some dangerous shit, because you can pass that down to your unborn child. Now this what is this Sadia person says that, and sometimes you just get cheated on while pregnant. She says, it never 1,000,000 years would I think that I would be making a post like this, but this has been my new reality. She said, I just recently found out that the father of my child has been cheating on me with multiple women unprotected, putting myself and my baby at risk. She said that I have 1 month left of my pregnancy, 2 incidents in the last 5 days, 25 plus women. That's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. His ass will have to go. Baby, he would have to go. Says that in 2 posts, said that Sadia, who is 8 months pregnant, not only reveals conversations with the woman or women in her man, the women her men or her man slept with, but also speaks favor over herself. I know that's right, honey. Says that she says that she has no idea or had no idea that he was living a double life, but is happy his mask is finally off. Now, in the voice and text messages she shares, says that the women were very open about their experiences with the man. Now, one shared that she slept with him in a car, while another said that they went to an Airbnb. So he just out here just throwing it everywhere. Now it says that this is another level of strength and adversity that I have been faced with. She said, I'm making this post for all women out there who can do every single thing right with their partner and for their babies' best interest and still get an unfair hand. She said that there were 0 signs and I did not know that he was living a double life. She said that while it would be so easy to break down right now, my baby needs me more than ever. She said that I'm actually grateful for this information and that it was presented to me so that I can learn from this, according to what this young woman had to say. The woman that's pregnant, that's who wrote this. Now, Sadia also shared a text from the father of her child where he called her immature for exposing him on social media. Said that, isn't that ironic? Said, let's send her love and prayer. Now, of course, y'all know when men are that way, they don't want to be exposed. So he's now going to flip this on her and play the blame game and tell her that she is immature for putting him out there. Yes, put his picture out there. Put him out there. Let everybody see so that all the women can see, because obviously this is a game to him. Obviously, he has a sexual addiction to where he is out here playing with people's lives and, as she says, unprotected. Again, this is 2025. Who is out here on that type of bullshit where you meet somebody at a party and in the next couple of seconds you in the backseat of a car, unprotected, having sex with this person? You got to protect yourself out here. You got to protect yourself. I don't give a fuck how fine they are. I don't care what they offer you. I don't care what they pulled up in. I don't care what they driving, what their bank account say. Your life is more than any of those things. Okay, a lot of girls fall for guys that look like they blinged out, they got the earrings in, they nice looking, whatever, pulling up in a nice little Bentley or whatever, or a nice car with rimmed out. A lot of girls like shit like that. They automatically think that he's a stand-up guy and that he could take them places and that he's gonna be faithful to the whole time. He got a whole wife at home with a whole family, kids, everything else, responsibilities, and they just looking to just be out here just sleeping with somebody. Okay, unfortunate for her, she was dealing with 25 women. Okay, 1 is a lot, but 25, imagine that. 25 people calling you, say, hey, I slept with your man and it was unprotected, and you sitting there with a whole baby in your stomach from him, and he gonna flip this shit on you and tell you, oh yeah, you are immature for putting this shit out there. Whatever happens in our home stays in our home. No, bitch, you didn't stay in the home. Your dick wasn't in the home. So guess what? Everywhere that I could post it, yeah, it should be, so that other people can be aware that this is who the fuck you are, because you're dangerous. And can't nobody tell me you out here like that, 25 women, you got to have something. So yes, she should put a post out there to let people know to beware of niggas like you. Okay. That was her post. Okay. That was her post. Well, she wrote out, letting everybody know, honey, this is who this nigga is, 25 plus women. And she had 2 incidents in the last 5 days of women coming to her telling her that they had a relationship with her man. All right. I said a text message from the father of her child says that, yo, I know you hurt, but trying to air me out to Instagram is so immature. Really? Really, my thing is this: if you're unhappy in a situation, you don't want to be there anymore. The immature thing is to not sit down like a grown ass motherfucking man and say to her, knowing she's carrying your child and you're putting her life as well as your child's life at risk of STDs and other things. Certain STDs can make your child come out blind or have birth defects, dumbass. So why you couldn't sit down with this woman and say, hey, I'm not happy in this situation anymore. I think you and I should go our separate ways, but I will still take care of said child. I'll still take on my responsibilities, but I'm just not happy here anymore. It takes a grown ass man. It takes a real man to stand up and say some shit like that versus sneaking behind this woman's back and having women blowing up her phone. That's not her responsibility to have to deal with your bullshit of women that you choose to deal with behind her back with them blowing up her phone when she should be working on her peace. Okay, a woman who is carrying should not be stressed out over a bitch that she don't know. Like give me a second. Like, this is some bullshit, right? We got to stop this. We got to stop this and stop allowing ourselves, not ourselves, because I don't put up with that shit. I done told you I don't put up with that shit at all. As women, I'm speaking as women. Okay. I'm speaking as women. Stop allowing yourselves to be put in situations like that. If they're doing it one time, they'll do that shit again. Okay, love yourself more. Self-love is the best love. You don't got to put up with that shit. It's somebody out there that will treat you right and respect you thoroughly. 25 is a lot. And she definitely needs to get every test that she can to make sure that she and her baby are okay. That's sad. That is so fucking sad. And then for him to send her a message saying, yo, who the fuck is yo? I'm your woman. Don't talk to me like you talk to a nigga off the street. I'm not the bro off the street. I ain't your bro. Okay, don't yo me. I would have stopped him right there. Yo, I ain't even got to the whole damn sentence. Yo, the fuck is you talking to? I know you hurt. Really, you know I'm hurt, so you're going to further hurt me by telling me that I'm immature for letting you know how I feel? That's her lashing out. Obviously, she still love your ass if she went through writing all that shit out. She wrote a whole novel about how she feels. That's a lot. That means she still love you. Don't nobody write this shit out like that unless they still have feelings and or love or have love for you. Okay, yeah, he mad, but he read that shit probably 3-4 times and broke it down. Each column, he done broke that shit down like, damn, she really does. Yes, nigga, you a hoe out here. He probably on every dating site. Women, why y'all doing this shit here swiping? Look for this face. I'm gonna keep it up there just a little bit. For those of you that are out there dating, it's okay to date. It's all right to date. You should date. Dating is supposed to be the fun part, but while you're having fun, be protected. Don't be falling for these niggas out here saying, I just want to put the head in. Or I don't really want to do nothing. Or come to my house. Stop that shit. Because a lot of women are not leaving the house when they go over there. I saw a video the other day. This guy took a girl out on a date. And you guys may have seen this video. Okay. This guy took a girl on a date. And the date was looking like it was going fine. She videoed it. And at the end of this date, when he was getting ready to pay for her stuff, well, he had already paid for her stuff and his food as well. He invited her back to his house. And she said, no. She said, no, I don't feel comfortable coming to your house after we just met. We've only known each other for barely a month. I don't feel comfortable coming to your house. He turned into this completely different person because she declined his offer to come to his house. I was like, see, this the shit right here. The nigga went from, hey, yeah, I had a good time on this date, complimenting her. And as soon as she told him no, the nigga turned into somebody else. And immediately started verbally attacking her because she chose to, as a woman, which is what a woman should do, is tell a motherfucker, no, I ain't coming to your house after knowing you for a month. I don't know you like that, because anybody can do right in public. But when you get behind closed doors with somebody that's got that psycho mentality to think, bitch, because I ordered a steak that I gotta work, I gotta put out because of what I ordered off the menu. You got men to think that. Oh, you getting dessert? Oh, you got to do something later for that dessert. You gotta do some throat crunches if you gonna get that cheesecake. Bitch, I would never. Okay, stop putting yourself in situations. Okay. I saw another video where this woman, she allowed this person to pick her up, which that's a hell no. If you first meet somebody, bitch, you shouldn't even know where I live. Okay. So you not picking me up, because then I'm giving you all the control. She didn't have any money. So she allowed him to pay for everything. He left her at the restaurant because she declined to do sexual favors. So 1, you need to drive your own fucking car. 2, have your own money just in case shit go left. So you can leave when the fuck you get ready and pay for your own food. I mean, those two. I keep telling y'all, these men out here nowadays are crazy. And you gotta know how to deal with this shit. Okay. Stop putting yourselves in situations. A lot of women get R-worded because you agree. Oh, yeah, let's go back to the house. It's nothing. I just want to have a drink, just sit and chill. We can drink right here at the bar and chill. We can chill here at the bar. And we can have conversation right here. When you take things to a more private setting, like a person's house, you're at their disposal to do whatever they. How do you know he ain't got another person back there at the house waiting to do something? Because women do get gang R-worded around this bitch. They really do. They really do. They really do. You have men that are out here trafficking, that pretend to like, and you got men that are just looking for women for a place to stay. Real talk. Men that are out here looking to date women just for a place to stay. Okay. So be mindful. Be mindful. This is her still putting his ass out there, honey. She is putting, y'all can read it at your leisure. Go on Neighborhood Talk. It's over there, honey. She is airing him out, and she should. She's telling all their business. She's telling all their business. All right. This woman here says that we met at Stats on May 17th, said that he had a friend with him, but I forgot his name. Said that that's the night that his window on his car got broken. Said that later he invited me to his Airbnb. What you know what Airbnb? And we had sex that night. So I blame you too, girl, because you was on host road too. All right. You was out here thought shopping too. Said that it was unprotected. And I got a test a few weeks later and everything came back negative. Thank God. But that don't mean that you still in the clear, because some shit don't show up right away. Okay. She says, because I had no idea that he was sleeping with so many people. Well, why not just use protection? So you just out here sleeping, you raw dogging, and then when you get scared, you go take all these tests. Oh my God, everything came back negative. Today, some shit you got to go back and get tested again. HIV, you may not know that might not be detected right now. You go back in a few months or whatever later, and that shit pop up. You be like, oh my God. All right. So it goes on to say, he told me that he was single that night and was flirting with other people as well. Says, I know he's been trying to come up to see me a few times. Says, again, I'm so sorry. It actually makes me sick knowing a man can do that to the mother of his child, and you are gorgeous at that. So this woman, these random women that he was messing with unprotected, text the girlfriend to let her know that this is what was going on. Another girl says, I met him on Saturday at a house party. This is one we just read. He was with that same homeboy that she was talking about twice. So whoever this homeboy is must be the lookout person while he out on the host road. That's what it gives. Or maybe they're doing some threesome type shit with these girls.
Hey girl, I'm so sorry that you're going through this right now. I did not know anything about him having a girlfriend, let alone an impregnated girlfriend. I am so sorry about this. Hey girl, I'm so sorry that you're going.
This woman must be stressed the hell out. This is girl number 3. Mind you, it's 25 to go. It's 25 women. We just heard from 3 blowing her phone up. How the fuck they get her number? Like, this is crazy. In fact, I'm glad that they reached out to her, but that has to be a lot of stress. That's one thing you don't want to be when you're carrying, is stressed out, because that stress does come to your child. All right. But this is a lot.
And he was telling me that he already had a son, that he was single. He was telling me that he already had a son, that he was single.
That's girl number 4. This is a lot. Girl number 5.
Everything, we've been drinking a lot. And I told him to use a condom, and he was like kind of like fighting me on it. Like, I remember him like saying he didn't really want to use it and like kind of going back and forth with me. And I was just like, well, we're not doing anything if you don't use a condom. But I do have a feeling, and I can't prove this, but I do have a feeling that he took it off at the very end. And everything, we've been drinking a lot.
Again, women. Now, thankfully, you did tell him to use protection, but why are you sleeping with somebody at a first chance meet? You're free to do what you want to as a grown person. I'm just not on that kind of time. I feel like you got to earn this thing. Because I feel like I'm sitting on $1 million WAP, and I feel like you got to earn it. If you want to sleep with me, I need to get to know you. I'm not bringing you to my house and I don't know you. You want to take me out to dinner? Fine, I'll meet you there. Okay? I will meet you there. And if things go left, I can get in my fucking car, and I still got my credit card. I can pay for whatever the fuck I want, drinks, whatever. I'm not, waiting for you to do anything. And if you decide to pay, please do not think that at the end of that I automatically got to do something because you paid. Like, no.
And I told him to use a condom, and he was like,
She told him to use a condom. So you didn't feel comfortable with this person in the first place. And he's fighting you on doing it. And you still did something with him, which lets you know in the beginning he was already on some bullshit. And then the fact that you felt like he took the condom off at the end of said interaction. What the?
So I left it at that because
girl number 6.
I was already getting those signs, but truly, I apologize from my end just because I didn't do my due diligence and ask those questions.
Yeah. It's okay. I mean, I appreciate you even apologizing, but clearly your intuition was telling you something, you know?
Yeah, it definitely was.
Yeah. And so, where did y'all have sex?
We were in the car.
You did it in the car?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was like after the party. Like what date was this?
This is sick.
This was just last week on Thursday.
You're lying.
So y'all hear that? Just last week on Thursday. So this is a hot mess. This is a mess. So I really hope that she and her baby are fine. I really hope she got far away from this nigga and never allow him around her again. Yeah, all of that. I wouldn't fool with him ever again. He could not call my number, but he already be blocked if it were me. I couldn't do it, baby. I couldn't. So prayers to her. All right, prayers to her. Let's move on. That's some bullshit. Ooh, that is some bullshit. Baby, the way I would have cussed him out something serious, y'all just, ooh, baby, I couldn't even tell you what I would say to his ass on here. I can't say it on here, honey. Because, baby, outside would be, woo! Blue lights would be in the driveway if I say what I would have told his ass on here. Okay? I'm just saying. We're going to move on, though. Let's press on. All right, so Sheree Whitfield, child. Sheree is still out here, child, pulling people's legs. All right. It's summer, winter, spring, and fall. Okay, when they asked her when was She by Sheree gonna be out, so now she is asking the people, child, is it time for me to launch She News? Girl, you couldn't even launch your clothing line, so now you out here trying to launch some news. Like, Sheree, can you please sit down? This is why you got fired from Real Housewives of Atlanta, because you didn't have shit going on then, and you damn sure don't have nothing going on now. No, we don't want to see no damn news from you. All right. So it says it looks like Sheree Whitfield is thinking about making She News official. Lord God. It says the Real Housewives of Atlanta viewers might remember that she debuted her newsletter. Y'all remember that when she was trying to read Candy down at the reunion during season 15 of Bravo reality series to call out her then co-star Candy Burris. Now it says that do you think that Sheree should launch She News officially? All right, so it's given that she's running around getting tea on all these folk and trying to put it in like a little newsletter or whatever and call it She News. Are y'all here for that? Somebody says she no. Yes, okay. Girl. All right, so this is what they're talking about.
Print out what you want. Not pamphlets. Print out. She's talking about the She News.
Is this a newspaper that you printed? She News?
She would print some. I wish you would print some fashion. I wish you would print some fashion. Look on the back, y'all. $9.79 and Candy Burris is charging $75 a tag.
Let me have it.
Go ahead, print out.
Yes, Candy said, I wish you would print some fashion. A fashion with no fashion. How dreadful. A fashion show with no fashion. Shout out to the white on that. Oh my God. Sheree is always coming up with some bullshit. All right. It took you 47,000 days and 47,000 nights to build the chateau. Now it took you 20 days and 27,000 nights to get out She by Sheree. And now you on this bullshit talking about some She News. Girl, if you don't sit your ass down, is Sheree trying to get a new storyline so her ass can get back on the show? That's what it's giving. Because you got to have a storyline to be on the show. What is going on, Sheree? Sit down. That was a good read, though, Candy. I got to give you that. All right. I wish you would print some fashions. I was here for that. Yes, honey. Clear the girls. Okay. I love it. So, yes, honey. Sheree, we good, baby. Okay, we good. Sit down. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Go do some crunches or something, baby. Your body look great, but your brain ain't working. All right. No, maybe a barbell fell on your head at the gym. I don't know, girl. But no, we good on that news thing. All right. If they want to get some news, they come on over here to the Care Real show because we got it, right? Thank you, Mods. Woo, Lord, Sheree trying to take my job, y'all. All right, let's get into it. For those of you that's been rushing on over there to Red Lobster trying to get their seafood ball, I hear that it suck balls. Yeah, the people saying that it's not seasoned enough, that it's not giving what it needs to give. But the CEO, the new CEO, you guys know that the new CEO, I put too much nasal spray up in my nose. All right, so the CEO, the new CEO, because he just purchased Red Lobster, child. He promises that the seafood ball updates will be a lot better since they got a lot of backlash from these damn seafood balls. Put a one in the chat if you done rushed up over there, child, to Red Lobster to get the seafood ball. Because I have a specific place that I go to and it hit every time. I've never had an issue. I don't fuck with Red Lobster when it comes to no seafood ball because I know they just basic, seafood. Nah, I'm not fooling with them with no damn seafood ball. I ain't even run up in there and be like, yeah, let me get the seafood ball. No. I don't even go juicy crab because when I get a seafood ball, I want to have more seafood left over so I can eat it later. Juicy crab don't give you enough food. All right. I'm a foodie. I like to have takeout food too. I want to eat some here and I want to have some to go. So the place I go to, I'm talking about, they give you, it's like damn near half a bag of seafood. It's like half a bag of seafood and it's seasoned to the T. All right. Yes, you pick your own seasoning and it's good. They give you a lot of shrimp, a lot of crab legs, and all of the above. But they said that this seafood ball, and I've been looking at it on TikTok and everywhere. That people are like, this is some bullshit. I've even been seeing people taking Old Bay, y'all, the seasoning Old Bay into Red Lobster and sprinkling it on their food because it's not good. I said, I wish I would. But let's get into what the CEO had to say, child, because he is trying to get the people to come back after these negative reviews of this damn seafood ball.
Hello, Lobster Nation. Demola here. We dropped our new seafood boils, and you guys really, really, really showed up. We appreciate all the love and all the excitement. Also, we heard you in the comments. You want even more heat. You want even more flavors. So we're turning it up with your choice of original, spicy, and extra spicy. Me, I'm going with the extra spicy and adding a new flavor as well, Old Bay and Parmesan. Want to add sausage? We've got you. You can do it all now at Red Lobster. And finally, shout out to the teams, our servers, managers, chefs, and operators who were able to make all of these changes happen in just 1 week. Stay hungry, keep commenting, and we'll keep cracking. Hello, Lobster Nation.
Baby, it's going to be a hell no. I wish the hell I would go to Red Lobster and say, let me get the Parmesan seafood bag. Bitch, never. That's got to be Cajun, okay? Seafood bag's supposed to be Cajun with a little kick to it. And I need to take some garlic and some butter up in there. Some, I like all the spices up in mine. Yeah. Baby, no. Baby, no. And then I think you get corn, but you do get corn and potato. There ain't even no eggs in there, I saw. They don't even put the boiled. Like, I like the eggs in mine because I like the garlic eggs in mine. Y'all know you got to put all that shit in there, okay? I like mussels and all that in mine. Put all that in mine, honey. I'm a mussel eater, yes. I love it. But baby, no. If I'm going to Red Lobster, it's not going to be that. I'll probably get the seafood feast, or I like the the little shrimp they have in a little bowl with the little garlic butter and all that. I like that, but pasta. I try to stay away from that, but they have a few dishes that I do like at Red Lobster, but if I go, it's definitely not going to be a seafood bag because I do have a place that I like to go, or I can make it at home. But when I don't want to fool with having to do it at home, I do have a place that I can go and I get like half a bag of it. It's really, really good. So I have something to eat there and to go. What y'all think about it, child? So let's get into what a few people had to say. One of which is Plies. Plies, child, talked about this seafood ball. Plies calls out Red Lobster over new seafood ball. Said ain't nothing in that bag but salt and pepper. Not salt and pepper. Let's go. Y'all know Plies is a fool. Let's go.
Hey, dear motherfucking Red Lobster. Yeah, motherfucking Red Lobster. Red motherfucking Lobster. Right, motherfucking. Dear motherfucking Red Lobster. Red Lobster. I see y'all when they got the motherfucking black CEO. And sunning right on to the motherfucking hood and try to steal that motherfucking ball concept. Yeah, but the motherfucking bag with all the shit in it. He went and stole the motherfucking concept and brought it right back to motherfucking Red Lobster. But it was only one motherfucking problem. He left all the motherfucking season. He left all the motherfucking season in the motherfucking hood. Cause it ain't nothing in this motherfucking bag right here, Red Lobster. But some motherfucking salt and pepper. That's
crazy. He is cracking up, right?
It ain't none of that motherfucking. What's a motherfucking salt? Hey, them motherfucking.
Hey, ain't nothing in them damn bags but salt and pepper and some damn corn and potatoes and I think it's like a cluster or two of crab legs and a few shrimp up in there. Okay, but I'm telling you, I kid you not. When I went over to TikTok, baby, I've seen a lot of black people because y'all know we like seasoning. All right. Baby, they was in there with the Old Bay. They brought this lady pulled some Old Bay from her purse and was putting it in her bag. I was like, what? That is crazy. But no. Okay, we not doing that. So for those of you that want to go on up over there, child, and get you a seafood bag over there, child, may the force be with you. I shall not. Okay. I feel what y'all trying to do, but no. Hell no. What time is it? Okay, I gotta hurry up. Ooh, Jesus. Okay. All right, let's get on through the show, child. I done stayed on the topic too long. All right, so Scottie Pippen's ex-wife, child, Larsa Pippen, is being threatened out here by Michael Jordan's son, Marcus Jordan out here. Now, y'all know the two of them dated and they were going to get married, but Michael Jordan was not in favor of it because Larsa used to be Marcus Jordan babysitter when he was yet a child, okay? So Marcus, y'all know we saw and we talked about him a few months ago. He's on that powder, okay? He was seen with his nose going across the table like that, okay, sniffing the white powder, and he had some upon his nose, and he also got arrested over by the railroad tracks when his car got stuck on the railroad tracks because he was too high to be driving. But anywho, so Larsa done put it out there. Larsa done put it out there, child, that he is threatening her. So let's get into it. So they're saying from lovers to enemies, said that Larsa Pippen's child says that Marcus Jordan sent her threatening messages after they split. Now she is dating another ball player, okay? This little young guy. She like him young for some odd reason, okay? Little crater robber. But anyway, so Larsa Pippen is breaking her silence and is holding back the tears, child. Not holding back the tears. Now it says that she revealed that she had to walk away from Marcus Jordan for her family's peace, but says that he didn't take it well. So it sounds like he don't like rejection. Now it says that in an emotional confession that Larsa claims that Marcus sent really threatening text messages to her and her friends, child. Girl, that's that Coquiana talking, all right? That's how Ike Turner was when he would get high. He would be threatening people a lot. Now it says that in one of the messages that read said that when you least expect it, this is what he's saying to her. When you least expect it, I'm going to get you back. Ooh, that could mean a lot of things. That could mean a lot of things. All right, that's that crack talking. Now it says that the drama is far from over. That's what he told her. The drama, child, the drama between me and you. How dare you leave me? I'm going to get you back for leaving me. And this shit is far from over. Gang, gang. That's what he told her. All right, now she got her ass over there scared. All right, she getting ready to marry the next person. She just met this new guy that she's with now, and they only been dating for a few months, but he already put a ring on it. So I don't know what it is that Larsa is doing over there because you know she used to hang out with them Kardashians, so you know she is fully equipped. Her neck is real strong. But she already got a ring on it. So Larsa is carrying, child. Larsa is carrying something with the whop in them jaw muscles, girl. Because she can get a ring out of people because she was gonna marry Marcus. And now she getting ready to marry this new guy. All right. So since Scottie done gave her ass to the streets because she ain't want to stay out the streets. So it's looking like she done ran into a crazy one. Marcus Jordan, child. Michael Jordan's son done threatened her ass. So we're gonna see how that turn out. He might have some more charges coming. Because if she can show them text messages to the police that he'd been out here threatening her ass, he might be locked up for terroristic threats. So we'll see what it's given. All right. We'll see what's given. All right, let's move on, girl. All right, so we got some new show alerts because y'all know we like to talk about new shows coming up, child. We got some new show alerts. New show alerts. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right, so Tyler Perry, Tyler Perry is putting out a lot of stuff. My God, first straw, now this. All right, so Terry Vaughn, I like Terry Vaughn, okay? Miss Alveda Jenkins and whatnot. Y'all remember her, honey, from Cedric Entertainer Show. Miss Alveda, honey, is over here working with Tyler Perry in this new show called Miss Governor, okay? This looks like this might be a good show. It is on Netflix only. For those of you that have Netflix, honey, get on over there because they said part 1 is now playing. Part 2 will be airing on the 14th of August. So there's different parts. So this sounds like it might be good if it's got several parts. Okay. Now it says that Tyler Perry's Miss Governor Part 2 premieres August 14th. As I just told you guys on Netflix, they said that you can watch the trailer and see Terry J. Vaughn take charge. Okay. So y'all going on over there to Netflix if you guys are looking for a nice, good show, because y'all know Tyler Perry, he been doing pretty good here. Saul was a very good show. Okay. Saul was a very good one. So if you guys like stuff like this and you like Miss Terry J. Vaughn and her acting skills, go on over there, child, to Netflix and check it out. All right. Let me know how good it is. I'm like, check it out too. Because I got Netflix too. All right. So 2 people that I really like. Oh, wait, there was another. Hold on. Let's see. Because it was something else I had, child. Hold on. Oh, yeah, it's another show. It's one more show alert. Hold on. One more show alert. All right, so yeah, let's get this last show alert, and then we're gonna get this last topic. Then I gotta get out of here because I got another call coming up. I gotta get on. Oh, Jesus. At 12:30, Lord. All right, so shout out Ice Cream Combos. There's a new show coming out, Heart and Hustle, from Houston. Okay, for those of you who've never seen it, I haven't seen it, but this is a new show. I don't know. We'll try to check it out, child. I see so many shows. I'm trying to keep up with all of this. For those of you also to watch BMF, shout out to BMF because they've been serving this season. My God. Every single episode have been given. So shout out to 50 Cent on that one, okay, over on Stars. But right here, there's a new show called Flawed but Fearless, Heart and Hustle in Houston, from Houston. So the new series is set to come out August the 2nd, okay? I don't know any of these women on my screen. Now, it will be on OWN, as you guys can see. OWN's Heart and Hustle Houston follows 6 ambitious black women balancing business, motherhood, and friendship in this powerful new reality series. They says that meet the cast and watch the trailer. Now, they did not put the trailer up, so you guys can have to probably go over on OWN and see if there's one over there. I did not pull it. My apologies. But let's meet the cast, honey. I don't know any of these people. Why they didn't put the name up here, I don't know. I don't know these people. But these are the girls that will be in the new Heart and Hustle reality series, which will be on OWN, airing on the 2nd of August. Okay. Y'all know any of these people? I don't know any of these people. None of these faces look familiar. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. So that's who will be in the new reality series. Okay. I don't know any of these girls. They should have put the names on there, at least, if you're gonna promote it, especially. Yeah. But let's get on. Say, real, don't forget about Charles. Yeah. I gotta see if I'm gonna have time with Charles. All right, so let's get to this one. I gotta find the one with Charles, because baby, I know I saved it. So let's get into these two. These two, honey, are still vacationing. Again, happy birthday to Mocha Pam. Let me go ahead and acknowledge you, dear. Happy birthday to Miss Mocha Pam. You guys in the chat, please let her know. For her to have a happy birthday. Give her a happy birthday shout outs. Mocha Pam is in our chat, honey. She announced it today. It's her birthday. Happy birthday to you, love. All right. Happy birthday to you. All right, so let's get to this last one. I'm gonna have to find the one with Charles, you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna have time. I may have to do it in my pop-in. Okay, if I don't do it on here, I will have to do the response to Charles where Angela checked his ass. But let's get into these two right here. Okay. Is Mocha Pam still in here? Y'all please give her a happy birthday shout out. All right, so these two are still on vacation out here, booed up. All right, so let's get into it. They said the Carter Summer says falling in love all over again feels so good. So y'all know that Moses and Sonny, honey, they are out of town. All right, they are out of town in the Cayman Islands having a little vacation, a vacation, honey. All right, I love it. So y'all know Moses served his 10 months. He is now home. So he and Sonny are traveling and living their best life. Happy I'm about to say happy anniversary, child. Happy birthday to Sonny, because her birthday was 2 days ago. So shout out to them. Let's go. No music, of course. So we're gonna look at them, honey. Shout out to them. Shout out to Moses and Sonny. Shout out to them, because they are booed up, honey. Yes, Lord. They are booed up. Let me see, can I find this shit with him? Because baby, I know I saved it. What I do with it? camera. Moses and Sonny in the Cayman Islands, honey, living their best life. All right, kissing on the foot over there. All right now, y'all all right now. Mess around and make a baby over there. Mess around. Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, honey. Yes, I love it. I love it. I'm gonna have to spin the block on that. I love them. Y'all tell he love himself some Sonny. He love himself some Sonny, honey. Shout out to them, child. Shout out to them. Lord. Lord, where did I see that at? All right now. They all booed up. Okay. What y'all think about them, child? Sonny look great. Sonny look great over there getting that sun kissing that skin. I know that's right. I know that's right. I ain't mad at it. It looks so cute. Yes, honey, serving face, honey. Serve that face. Serve it, honey. Look at Moses. Hey. Lord. I love it. Okay, where did I save this, Lord? Okay. All right, but that's them, honey. That's them over in the Cayman Islands, booed up, right? I'm happy for them. Moses is out here doing the damn thing. All right, so guys, what I'm gonna do is I am going to, because I don't know where I saved it. I am going to spin the block and share. Let me see, did I email it to myself? Because child. Let me see. Give me a second, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah, no. God darn it. I saved it somewhere and I don't know where. All right, so I'm going to come back and share with you guys what Charles had to say where Angela got on his ass. I know I got to save it. I'll dig it up and we'll do it for our pop-in, okay? For our midday pop-in, okay? Yeah, I done lost it there. Let me get back on camera. I saved it somewhere. I can't remember where I saved it. Okay, it's not where I usually save it. So, and that was me flying this morning trying to get it. But I got y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna pull it up, okay? And watch me find it when I get off live, as I always damn do. Okay, now I'm gonna be pissed off. But yes, let's get out of here because I have a 12:30 call that I got to get on, guys, and that's very, very important. Okay, but I will see you guys for our midday pop-in. Okay, my apologies to you guys for not being able to find that clip because I know y'all wanted to see it. We're gonna still see it. So y'all coming back for the midday pop-in, and I will have it for you guys. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you to all of my mods for doing such an awesome job of I'm just saying, Lord, she done lost her. Thank y'all to my mods for doing such an awesome job. Okay. Love you guys down. Thank you, KBR, Bell Wilson, Tyra, Scorpion, Miss. Thank you to my backup mods, Truth TV Podcast, Rose Armstead, and of course, Sweet Essence, my newest mod. Thank you, Schoolboy. Thank you, Purple Unicorn. Thank you, Simple Family TV, Sunny Days. Thank you, Chef Don Don, for stopping by here as well. Did I get all the content creators? Mods, please let me know. Did we have any other content creators that stopped by today so that we can acknowledge them? You guys, please check out all these content creators that I mentioned and support them. Please tap that like button over here as well as over there as well. All right. Please, please, please have a wonderful Thursday on purpose. I will see you guys back later on. All right. We got Chef Don Don, Schoolboy, Simple Mom Family TV, Earn with Nicole. Okay, that's a new one. Thanks for being here, Earn with Nicole. Justin T, please. Thank you for being here, Purple Unicorn. All right. Thank y'all so much. You guys check out all of those content creators. Let's put that up. These are the ones that were here. If you guys see any of your favorites or somebody that you have not checked out yet, get on over there and check them out. Hit the like button and support, okay? Because content creators, we work hard to bring you guys the news that you guys know that you can use, okay? Love you guys down. See you guys later. Until the next one, let's go.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go,